present to you Greg Stevens. One of the main keys to success is participation. So I know you guys get one Saturday morning, come out here and have a good time, and learn, get inspired. It's very, very important to you guys to read you guys' future. Who like to read a lot? Raise your hand. You like to read a lot? If you don't like to read a lot, raise your hand. If you do not like to read a lot, raise your hand. Who knows what they want to be as a profession? Who knows what their profession wants to be? Who knows what their profession is? Who knows right now what they're going to be in 10 years? Who's reading and learning about what they want to be in 10 years? If you raise your hand and you say you do not like to read, but you also raise your hand and say you know what you want to be, you're going to have a problem. You're going to make it hard for yourself. If you know what you want to be, if you know what you aspire to be, if you know what you love to do, if you know what you have a passion to do, you must start reading about it. You must start learning everything there is that you can possibly know. How often we listen to the radio or we look on the internet and we see an artist saying, I got screwed. They took my money. How often do we hear that? Raise your hand if you hear artists, you hear people in the entertainment industry say, they took my money, I got ripped off, I got screwed. We hear that all the time, right? And then what do? We go out and repeat it. We go out and talk about it. We make news out of it. We make gossip out of it. We laugh at the person. We feel sorry for the person. But guess what happened? They couldn't read the contract. They didn't know what they were getting into. They just wanted to be on stage. They just wanted to be on TV. They just wanted to be famous. I don't care if you want to be a garbage man, if you want to be a football player, if you want to be a rapper, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a nurse, if you want to be a school teacher, if you want to be a police officer, whatever you want to do, you must start reading about it right now. Some of your teachers in here changed majors when they were in college. Some of you guys have big brothers and big sisters who changed majors when they were in college. You know how they changed majors? A lot of them were told that they were going to be something that they never read about until they got to college. They had no knowledge of it. Oh, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. Time you saw the blood, you start throwing up like, oh, you should have done that a long time ago. So you must start reading about things that you have a passion for. Who knows what happens when you read about things that you have a passion for and things that you love and it turns into a career? Who knows what happens?
You become more passionate about it.
So you're already passionate about it. That's what you always like to do. Who knows what happens when you start reading about something that you're passionate about, something that you love to do, and it becomes a career? Who knows what happens? A teacher, anybody. Police officer, anybody. Anybody can happen. You learn more about it, but when something that you love to do, that you have a passion for, that you read about, you learn about, you know everything about, you never have a job. You never have a job because you're doing what you love to do. The paycheck just comes. You do what you do 24 hours a day. When you work at McDonald's, you cook burgers, you do fries, you clean up, you come in, you punch the clock, you do the job. When you leave the job, it has nothing to do with what you do for the rest of the day. Who wants to have a job? Who wants to have a career? Who wants to have a job? Who wants to have a career? Who wants to have a job? Who wants to have a career? I guess the rest of y'all don't want to do that. You know a lot of TV out there. Until the cable goes off, you can't pay the cable bill. You the reasons why I started the program, probably 4 or 5 years ago in the media, they were bashing our students in our community. They were bashing our schools. The reading scores are low. The test scores are low. The schools are behind. But the reason why it is because you guys don't like to read. You guys do not like to read. And that is the key to being successful. Knowledge is the key to being successful. Everybody in here knows who had a fight at their school this week. Everybody in here knows who got suspended this week. Everybody in here knows who wasn't looking fresh the first week back in school. Everybody in here knows who got kicked out of the football team because their grades were high enough last year. Everybody knows who got a nappy weed. All right, hold on, listen. Now, what's more important? What's more important for you? What's in the book or what's happening in the hallway? What's more important? What is your job? What is your job? The book. The book is your job. What is your paycheck? What is your paycheck? What? What is your paycheck? The grades. The grades, the knowledge, the learning. That is the paycheck. So do you want to learn more about who had fights, who wasn't with the friends, who got kicked out of school, or do you want to come to school and handle your business? Okay, the people that come to school and handle their business are the people who get the big paychecks because they have established a pattern. They have established their own traits of getting things done and being successful. That is the key to being successful. You have to get things done, the right things done. I had a passion for music and radio when I was in high school. I turned it into a career. I read about it. I read the Gavin book. I'm going to tell y'all a story. I read about Tom Joyner when I was in high school. How he became the block guy. How he became who he is, a legend and icon in radio. When I moved to Dallas, Texas, the first show that they brought me to introduce me to the market, years later, was the Tom Joyner show. I'm going to tell you what happened. I was in Mobile, Alabama, and I got in a car with a guy that worked at the radio station with me. His brother actually lived in Dallas. We jump in the car, we're going to the bus station to pick up a tape. We're going to the bus station to pick up a tape. The radio comes on. And I'm thinking the radio was on. Because in our market, we had 93 BLX, which was the station I worked for, and then you had W.G.O.K. So GOK was an AM station. So we jump in the car, and the radio comes on. And the music is playing, then this guy started talking. Now take in mind, I live in Mobile, Alabama, this is before the internet. So I never heard Tom Joyner before. I just read about it. It didn't even matter to me what he sounded like. So I jump in the car, and the radio comes on, and the music is playing, and the guy starts talking. I'm like, Jeff, who is this? Is this somebody new on GOK? He's like, no, that's Tom Joyner. I was like, oh my God, that's Tom Joyner? I'm getting paid. I'm 19, 20 years old. I'm like, I'm going to get paid. At that point, I started reading more, learning more, talking to people, networking with even bigger people. I went out and even hired the same agent that represented Tom Joyner. Now, he told me on the phone, I don't even represent Night Job because you guys don't make enough money. What did he tell me? I talked to him, he finally, he took the job, and I hired him, and that was partially the reason why I got the job K101 Dallas, where Tom Jones actually worked. But the whole story is, you have to have a passion about what it is that you like to do.
That's right.
You have to have a passion about what it is. I don't care if you like video games. There was a kid, you do your research. Y'all do your research. Who like video games? Raise your hands. You like video games? There was a kid that started a website called gamers.com. Have you ever been on gamers? If you play video games, you ever been on gamers.com? You been on gamers.com? Gamers.com was designed by a young Asian kid. He sold the website with like $5 to $10 million to the same company that owns V103. Because and if you know anything about video games, if you don't know anything about video games, you've never been on the website, guess what they do on gamers.com? No, they don't play games. It's only tips about how to play video games. It's tips about how to play video games. It's tips and tricks on how to be better at playing video games. This kid took his information that he had learned from playing video games, put it in writing, and turned it into a multi-million-dollar company. As a teenager. A lot of you guys in here have that same ability, and you have something that you're passionate about. You just take that extra step and stop the BS, stop the gossiping, stop worrying about what everybody else is doing, and start putting more effort into what it takes to be what it is that you want to be. So we have a good time today. Y'all ready? One more time. Y'all give all the teachers and all the parents and everybody around the world for coming out this morning to bring y'all. And when I tell you, Ms. Ivy Pritchard is very passionate about what she does with this program, with H.E.A.T, with S.W.A.G, and making sure you guys come out and get involved. You guys must give her a big round of applause.